Hello, hi. Welcome to Global Online. And today we are discussing NTA UGC NET 2023 Paper 2 Economics. And hope you all fine and your preparations are going well. And today's lecture we discuss about theory of production and cost, an important topic from microeconomics. And I think it will give you a chance to brush up your earlier knowledge and also give some additional information regarding to microeconomics. So let us see, and before we moving ahead, a quick look at what Global Online offering for you. We provide complete syllabus video lectures, notes, mock test and also last 10 years solved PYQs. So it will really help you to prepare for your exam well and also crack your exam in very first attempt. So use this chance, and those who have interested to join with us, please contact with the given WhatsApp number and get paper 1 completely free with paper 2. Okay. And we move to our session. First of all, we discuss about the three layers of business enterprises. First layer, that is the layer, it will produce a given quantity of output in a plant at a size of smaller for a short period. So here that it can be represented as short run cost minimization. First layer is a short run cost minimization. We can think that first of all a business firm is not at all at a profit level. It can only a target of producing some of its output with minimum cost. So first case is producing a short run level of output at a cost minimization. And then the second layer we discuss about the profitable quantities of products to produce any given plant within a cost minimized and also profit maximized way. So it is a second layer, short run profit maximization. Then the third layer is the finest layer in the business enterprise, that is the long run profit maximization. So for a firm, it's very difficult to attain this level. But after completing the two levels earlier, short run cost minimization and short run profit maximization, a firm can attain the point of long run profit maximization. Okay, then we move to our production function. Production function is the relationship between quantities of factors and also the amount of product that is obtained from use of the quantities of factors or the factors of production. And we are learned many factors of production like land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. So here these factors are used to attain or produce a given amount of output, and it can be stated at a each and every combination of factors will give a unique quantity of output, and this relationship is written as y equal to f of, that is function of x1 x2 to xn, and then also k1 k2 km. So these are the factors that we use to produce a given level of output, and here y denotes the quantity of output or the factors that we use to produce a amount of output. Okay, then the firm uses number of variables, that some of them are variables and some of them are fixed factors. So what are the variable and what are the fixed factors? Variable factors are the factors that will change accordingly in the business function. So these are the factors that will change dynamically period to period. But the fixed factors are the factors that does not change in a period. So it is the long run factors. So the quantities of such factors does not change in a short run period. In the formula, the quantity of the first variable factor is denoted by x1, and then the firm is presumed to use m fixed factors, n variable factors and m fixed factors, or factors like fixed machinery, salad, staff, etc. These are the factors that are used as fixed factors. We can imagine that for a firm producing a large number of output with a fixed machinery, it can very difficult to change the machinery time to time. So this fixed machinery is the fixed factor. Okay, but in case he can change the dynamic factors or the variable factors like the amount of raw materials and also the number of staffs, etc. Clear? Then the cost of production is simply the sum of the cost of all the various factors. So here the various factors are added to get the cost of production, and here shown that C equal to P1x1 plus Pn and plus R1 K1 to Rn Kn. These are the various factors that we use to produce a particular amount of output. So C is denoted by cost of production. Then this production function can be illustrated in a diagrammatic presentation, that is isoquant. Isoquant is the different combination of capital and labor or any two output that will give a same quantity of output. Okay, so here we use the two factors, one is capital and the other is labor. So first of all we see 20 units of capital and 20 units of labor, and then 10 units of capital and 40 units of labor. These 2 points will give a same quantity of output, that is 4000 unit. In this we can attain a concept that different amounts or combination of capital and labor give a same amount of output, that is denoted in a isoquant. So isoquant is a different combination of capital and labor that give the same output. Then this diagram is not only if a single or isoquant is not a single quantity, there are number of isoquant we can draw in this, like this, and also sorry, the isoquant does not intersect. By chance it will intersect in my mistake, so you does not think about that. Okay, these are isoquant. So these functions together we call isoquant map. Okay. Then substitution of factors. Substitution means for one factor we substitute the other factor. For example, for a 1 unit of labor we substitute 2 units of capital, and for 1 unit of capital we substitute 3 units of labor. It can be in case of we use a generally we use one factor lavishly, it will ruin or it will reduce it. So it causes loss for the business firm, and instead of that resource we can use another factor for making the firm more profitable. So this substitution will make the business firm more profitable. And there are a number of substitution like diminishing marginal rates of substitution. Means here the marginal rate of substitution of first factor for second factor is the number of units by which x1 can be reduced per unit to increase the x. So for first factor, we want to reduce the first factor and increase the unit of output x by increasing the quantity or measure of factor 2. So here the output remaining unchanged, but the quantity of the two factor will change. And then an important point that I highlighted here, the marginal rate of substitution is shown by the steepness of the isoquant. So steepness means the flat or steep we studied in the graph for isoquant. The steepness of the isoquant makes the marginal rate of substitution, that is MRS, or the negative of the slope, negativity of the slope. It is the negative slope. It is an isoquant, and here the slope is denoted by like this, and here y and here x. Okay, so it is the slope. Y by x is the slope. So the steepness or the negativity of the isoquant will show the marginal rate of substitution. Here we can see the capital and here we can see the labor. Okay, and then next we discuss assumption that diminishing marginal rates of substitution are characteristics of a production process. Exactly, the production process characterized by diminishing marginal rate of substitution. Whenever the marginal rate of substitution increases, it will diminish accordingly by going for time to time period. Whenever we increase the capital instead of labor, and after a limit or after a portion we cannot increase the quantity of capital, it will later diminishes the whole output of the business work. Clear? So that will make the diminishing marginal rates of substitution. So instead of any resources we can make only a limit, and then after a limit it will reduces. For example, also for a labor also, for 10 for a work that will done by 10 workers, and additionally 5 more workers will added, and it will happen to a firm in a loss or into a breakdown point. Okay, and breakdown point is the point that will shut down the firm. And next, marginal cost. Marginal cost is the additional cost, or it is the cost above the average variable cost, AVC. And average cost per unit of output, that algebraically we can write AVC of y equal to VC y by y, and VC is the variable cost and y is the output. So here marginal cost we can write as average cost by output. Average cost by output. Okay, and the marginal variable cost or the simply marginal cost is roughly what an variable cost incurred when output is increased 1 unit. Whenever the output is increased 1 unit, there will be also an increase for variable cost also. That increase is called marginal cost. For example, first initially they have the cost of for 5 units, or for 5 rupees cost for production of 1 unit, and then for 2 units there will be a cost of 10 rupees, or 10 rupees for again first units. So that will the difference between 10 5 is again 5. So 5 is the marginal cost here, or simply the variable cost increase incurred when output is increased by 1 unit. Okay, then it is the MC and ABC. MC cuts ABC from below, that we can see from the graph. This is ABC and this is MC. So ABC is the U-shaped curve, and when MC cuts ABC from below, and at that point of time ABC is above, or MC is below the ABC. Sorry, ABC is below MC, and after the cutting MC is above ABC. So in this we can derive that whenever MC cuts ABC or MC equals ABC, MC is high, or MC is below the ABC, or ABC is higher than MC. And later the ABC and MC equals, and then again it goes to a disequilibrium. It causes the MC to increase and then ABC to decrease. Okay, so then ABC curve has a flat bottomed U shape. Flat bottomed U shape. It's the MCs does not have a straight U shape, but it can be again a U shape curve. So MC curve must be expected curve, and it falls faster and rises rapidly than ABC, that we can derive from this point. You here there's equal to MC equal to ABC. And then maximization of short run profit. And the first function or the layer of business enterprise is short run cost minimization, and then short run profit maximization. And here we discuss short run profit maximization. And marginal cost of any given output is less than the price, sales revenue will increase more than the cost. So here the profitability of firm is given by the marginal cost. In any case, any given output marginal cost is less than the price of the product or the sales revenue. So here we can see that the marginal cost is the cost that incurred for a firm additionally, and it is less than the price. Less than the price means it is the sales revenue is less than the marginal cost. So it will increase the output, cost of output, because marginal cost is higher than price, or the price is lower than the marginal cost. So here it output is increased by 1 unit, it will cause the increase in MC also. So the profit will rise because of the increase in MC. There will be an increase in the sales revenue also, because firm also increase according to the cost increase, cost rises. Okay. And then if the marginal cost greater than price, so earlier case marginal cost is less than price, and in this here MC is greater than price. So MC is greater than price, it will make the profit will be decreased, because by cutting back the output at least 1 unit. MC increasing the price means what? The cost is increasing. So when cost is increasing, they cannot incur the 1 unit, additional 1 unit. So it makes profit low, or it makes the maximum profit to go. So for 1 unit, it will make a loss for the business firm. And this is the second case. Okay, so in response, any price the profit maximization firm will produce a quantity that is equal to marginal cost and price. So it is the point where profit maximizing firm will perform. Marginal cost equals price. This point we want to note in point. MC equals P. MC equals P is the point where the profit maximizing firm will respond. The both cases we can see, one is the case MC is greater than price, and one is MC less than price. Whenever less than price, he will earn profit also, and profit and greater profit. But in case of MC greater than price or MC is higher than price, it will make a loss. And whenever MC equals P, it will make a produce to offer a quantity that will definitely make a profit maximization for a firm. This is the case of short run profit maximization. Then the criticism of the theory. The theory of production and theory of cost have some criticism about the operation of the theory. First one is the subject to which criticism is, first one, observation or practice is not derived. It is not derived from any observation or practice. So the empirical study of the theory is lapsed here. And then the second point, the theory has a charged excessive simplification. We can see there can be any complication is not done in any stage. First one also the theory of production. We can see the production and its function also, and later the cost, marginal cost, and MRS, etc. So here there are no any other complicated derivation or definition. So there are excessive simplification. These are the two important criticism against the theory, and this will make the theory some more criticism and also unobserved. Okay, so that for the day, and again we will come with a video that will really increase your knowledge about microeconomics and also related parts of economics. So also stay tuned to our channel and keep study well, and we will meet in our next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.